A new book aims to inspire ballerinas of all colors, continuing to break barriers. And it's called The Color of Dance. Photographer TaKiyah Wallace-McMillian traveled across the country to showcase the diverse beauty of dance in all its shapes and hues. The book builds on her popular photo project, Brown Girls Do Ballet, that went on to become a nonprofit empowering young dancers. TaKiyah Wallace-McMillian joins us first on CBS Mornings. How you doing?
I'm excited to be here.
We're glad you're here.
Yeah, very glad.
We are excited to have you. So when your daughter, Charlie,
Yes.
asked you about taking ballet,
Yes.
You stumbled upon what is the lack of diversity in it. How did that inspire Brown Girls Do Ballet?
Absolutely. You know, as a new mom at the time, one of the things that stuck out to me when I was looking for classes for her was that there were very few images of little girls that looked like her on our local dance websites. And as a kind of a hobbyist freelance photographer at the time, I just decided as a personal project to take that on and try and find more dancers of color that were enrolled in ballet programs. And what started as something that was just for myself and her, so that she would be able to see more of herself in this space, turned into this whole viral moment that inspired other dancers around the world.
But the thing about this book, though, TaKiyah, every page is so beautifully shot.
Thank
Yes.
you.
And you're the photographer.
Yes.
I mean, every time I would turn the page, I'm not kidding, I would gasp at the beauty of it.
Thank you.
Because what did you want every page to represent? You were very intentional about what you wanted.
I wanted people to be able to see the landscape of dance itself, especially for little girls of color. So you have different ages, shapes, sizes, abilities, and skill levels, because not everyone steps into a ballet class for the first time and is ready for principal. That it doesn't happen like that.
Right.
So you get to see that the build-up of the dancer in this book, and I really wanted any girl to be able to open up this book and be able to find herself in it on one of those pages.
You didn't just take pictures, you had conversations with a lot of
Absolutely.
these folks, right? What did you learn from the ballerinas, from the dancers?
So I learned a lot, actually. I always jokingly tell people now, when I started this whole project, I knew nothing about ballet, but now I feel like I'm working on a master's, maybe a PhD in the area.
Ballet mama?
Yes, absolutely. Some of the things that they face that were not my reality, but are realities for them every day. Things about, you know, how to pull my textured hair back into a proper ballet bun and the struggles associated with that. Or if I want to wear a protective style, how do I do that in time for class and in a way that my dance teacher finds acceptable? Maybe my hips are a little bit fuller, my chest is a little bit fuller. How do I make sure that I have the right leotard so I can make sure that I am in class and presenting properly? I've learned so much about how girls feel in this space, especially when they may be and often are the only one in those classes that look like them.
There are so many great quotes in the book. One of them is from Grace Butler, who says, we're often told dance like no one is watching, which most of us do. But you say brown girls should dance. Why?
They should dance because they're not only doing it for themselves, but they're inspiring the next generation. If you see more of yourself in a space or more people who look like you in a space, there's never a barrier for you. You never know a time. This younger generation will never know a time when that was impossible.
So don't dance like no one's watching, dance like everyone's
Everybody's
watching.
watching.
Everyone.
Charlie was 3. How old is she now?
She is 14 years old
But
now.
you said, as a parent, we want to do what for our kids? Because
We
you
want
said,
to
if Charlie
give them
said, I want to go to the
everything.
moon.
Yes, I knew as soon as I held her in my hands on August 21st, 2009.
She's a Leo?
She is a Leo,
Ooh,
a fire
okay.
too. That it didn't matter what she wanted to do. If she wanted to know how to, or she wanted to go to the moon, I was going to be looking for tickets to get her there. You know.
Yeah.
So something like this, with it being ballet, while it was foreign to me, I knew nothing. I'm not that girl. I'm wearing pink today. Not that girl.
Yes.
But it was completely foreign to me. But it was something that she wanted to do, so I was going to make it happen. That's what parents do.
Now, we have works of art that's beautifully captured and well written that can help with the inclusivity. But what more needs to be done in this space?
So many things. I will say that there have been great changes in the ballet world. There are more brands that are offering brown tights and brown shoes, which is amazing. And there are more artistic directors that are looking at their companies and saying, it should be reflective of the communities where we perform. But there are still changes that need to be made across the world in the parts that are given to dancers of color and the opportunities as well.
Yeah, I never even thought about the shoe color.
Yes.
Until
Right, and the
Misty
tights,
Copeland, yeah,
right.
Misty Copeland mentioned it to
Yes,
me. I never
yes.
thought about the difference in the shoe color.
Absolutely.
What a difference that
Or
makes.
the hair,
Or the hair.
hips, and
Yes.
the body.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, all these little things that could be overwhelming.
Absolutely.
Bravo.
Absolutely.
Bravo, bravo, bravo. Well done,
Because she's
TaKiyah
a school
Wallace-McMillian.
teacher, too.
Yep,
She's a school
that's
teacher.
right.
I am. I'm not in
You
my
taught
class
us today. Thank you so much. The Color of Dance is on sale wherever you buy your books.